I stopped. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Alright, hey, Briss. Sorry, my freaking controller died.
Okay, apologies for my mic being mute again. Alright, so now, I actually been talking, but my mic was accidentally mute the whole time. So now I had downloaded all the RashuSwagz archives to listen to while you was at school, but I've heard everything now, and I just want to keep it on loop, but I want more content. Yeah, I get it. And also, how has Rose been doing? Out of curiosity. Alright, and how are you doing? Alright, it's good. But now Rose has interviews soon. Alright, so now where's the place that I'm trying to work at? Because I already get all these freaking jobs and stuff. Like I don't know if I should just. I don't know if there's any more hope with me for Publix, or if I should just really just try like full line, because I don't really care for fast food. I think I could imagine what it is. Okay, you know what? Never mind, because I can already imagine what it is. British, I think I already know. I think I already know what it is. I mean, she is 18, so I think I already know what it is, British. Okay? My imagination has already given me the answers for that. So, you know what? Yeah, it's just best to just keep things kid friendly. But, yeah. Alright, so. Yeah, I knew. I already knew. Yep. I already imagined it. I already knew. Okay, if you heard me like kind of like choking, it's because I'm congested still. That congestion is not helping. Her hiring manager actually used to be a financial with. Our her hiring manager actually used to be a financial analyst for Publix headquarters. That's crazy. This is some weird stuff. Alright, never mind. I thought that my biceps grew, but never mind. When she scheduled the interview, she talked about you in Publix. I was there. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I mean, it's different Publixes. It's different stores. This is why I mute my mic, because I be making nasty noises. Alright. Okay, so go ahead and tell me that breathing all of my mic in your ear, like I'm freaking having an orgasm, or ear raping is better. Would you adopt a pet giraffe? Maybe. How is it better? I guess Bruce wants to know if you're having like a good orgasm. With what? That's not even possible. Alone. Listen, just stop it. Because look, all I am is alone, alright? I'm literally just alone right now. Nobody around me. I'm just literally alone. That's good. I mean, and he's asleep, so I'm alone. Well, I mean, even if he was awake, I would still be alone. She's in a different. Alright, hello there, God. So how are you doing? I do, but she's in a different country. Like we can't have any like physical touch. All we have is our word. Like we can't physically touch her because we're the countries apart. So all we have is our word. Or Annie's hobbies. She does martial arts, taekwondo, however you pronounce that. And she does like hair care stuff, skin care stuff. What else does she do? Well, she likes to play games. She likes to listen to music, and she likes to sleep too. So stuff like that she likes to do. But yes, she does some martial arts stuff. And she also like and she also likes to watch TikTok and YouTube sometimes and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. And of course she has like Instagram and all that, and Snapchat and all that other stuff. Okay, I feel like I'm just too honest, but I think lying's worse. Lying's worse. Listen, be happiness tries. But yeah, Yes he does. Okay, I need to get out of here. Alright, yes he does. Can you please quit? It's not even funny anymore. Yeah, but, he does, I'm going to school. Alright. Season ninth grade. And I tell you I dropped out. No, you didn't. I didn't want to do the last semester, so now I do community college to get a GED. Okay. I thought I took a GED or a high school diploma to go to college in the first place, but if that's how it works in California, then do what you're doing. Okay. Like you having to finish the last semester, but yeah. I'm still in high school, of course, and I didn't drop out. I'm still in high school, and I did not drop out. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even think that my parents would even let me. But, you know, it's... Well, I've already identified that college is definitely not for me, so after I graduate high school, I've already identified that college is just not for me. I already know college is not for me, so I will not go to college because I already know it's not for me. High school is already enough for me, honestly. So after I graduate high school, I'm just gonna work. Whatever job I can find, until I can start driving and probably start doing driving jobs, saving enough money to get my CDO for truck driving, I'll do that. So after it is, do that. So it's like after I graduate from high school, I already have identified that I don't want to go to college because I already know college is not for me. As I am Rashufruitz. So I just chose that instead of that, just to work after I graduate high school. So I would just say, if there's no more hope for Publix, if they just refuse to give me more hours no matter what I do, that may just have to give a full line in the side because I don't really care for fast food personally. I'm just not really into working at fast food. So it would probably just be some supermarket or full line. So if Publix is not it for me, then just full line. And then other job, I would just save up the money, keep getting better at this driving, so that way I can get my driver license and probably start doing some driving jobs until I can save enough money to get for my CDL and stuff. And after I graduate high school, at least have a job that pays pretty good, and at least try to do trucking after I graduate high school. So that was my plan. I'm just gonna work. I already know college is not for me, so I'm just gonna work instead. I'm just gonna be in the workforce and just work because I've already decided, and I already know college is not for me. Because, for one, we already know it's expensive as freak. Two, honestly, I don't really even want a job that even takes a degree, so trucking doesn't require a degree. I mean, you can get one if you want, but it's not required. But so I don't really have a reason to go to college because I don't want a career or a job that takes a degree. And I think high school is enough for me personally. Because people who drop out of high school can still make it in life. So you can't if you graduate high school. It's going to be a bit easier. But you can get the point. All right. So now all right. So yeah. Yeah, whenever I would have time for like being off of work and stuff. Like, I mean, of course I would. Like, whenever I would have time from being off I would. Yeah. And she used to have AM summer job working at AM hotel. And then her first job was like working at like her dad's workplace, helping her dad. I think something like that. Her first job. And then her last job, her second job, was like a summer job, where Annie worked at like a hotel or something. What do you mean wood? I mean, yeah, this is wood, but I don't know what you mean by wood. I think she meant like morning wood. No, stop. I don't know what she meant by when she said wood. I don't know. Either a typo or just a random thought. I don't know. All right, just forget about it. Yeah. Yes, I have actually. I got held back like in third or fourth grade from like I think behavioral complications or like my ADHD or something. Like I couldn't pay attention to class and I kept like dropping my pencil and stuff. Like I kept dropping the soap. I mean not the soap, like the pencil. And I got held back like third or fourth grade for like dropping the soap. I mean for dropping the pencil inside third grade or fourth grade because I kept dropping the pencil over and over again and I had like ADHD problems. I don't know, whatever it was. Wait, so what grades did you seriously get held back in? Third or fourth grade? Alright. I meant to say pencil, not soap. Sir. Listen, I meant to say I dropped the pencil, not the soap in fourth grade. Why would you even have soap in class? I mean, like, I get like if there's like, I think a place to wash your hands, but why would you have like a soap bar in class? You know what? I don't know. I don't know how it worked, but I meant to say pencil, not soap. I don't know how you confuse pencil and soap. Maybe because I'm so used to hearing people say dropping soap all the time. Well, I meant to say drop pencil. Alright, I guess it can happen. I meant to say dropping the pencil, not the soap. Wait, so you said that they kept like dropping your pencil? Yeah, because I guess like I had like ADHD crap. I don't know. Alright. If that will ever be the case, then Rashufruitz will fall into a Great Depression. There's a chance that it could, because AI can do anything else, so why can't they just replace my streams? I don't know. But if that's the case, the Rashufruitz will fall into a Great Depression, because, I mean, there's a chance it could happen, but, I mean, it will come into a Great Depression day. I don't know. But, of course, I'll try to stop them, but yes. Wait a minute. Okay. Arsenal personnel. What is Rose doing right now then? I'm pretty sure she's asleep. Alright. What about her finger? What? What about her finger? What happened to her finger? Listen, how do you even know that? I don't know like what's going on, but yeah. Do you like hear her? Do you like see her? Like how do you know? Like how do you know that? I don't think that she would just be in the same room just relaxing while she's doing that. I mean, unless that's your thing, but I don't know how you would know that. The way I can imagine you know that is that either one, you probably hear her moaning or something, or two, you probably see her. I don't freaking know. You're in the same room. How is she even comfortable doing that around you? Okay. How is she even comfortable doing that with another person in the same room? I could never. Like I could never. I mean, I do believe that something put us within existence. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's some type of creator. Among us. Yes, I do. Wait, so you do believe in God? Yes, I do. I do believe there's something out there that has put all this together.
And you. World 20. Section. Loading resource packs. Three of 4.
Alright, so tomorrow is my dad's birthday, everyone, too.
Generating well.
I'm in a party with a friend. Sorry if that's like vary in between different tap mode types. So now tomorrow is my dad's birthday as well. He'll be 41. Yeah, tomorrow's my dad's birthday and he'll be 41. Alright. Alright. Well, actually later on today, really.
Wireless control, alright. 1 of 14. Blue eyes. Game. Player view. 1. Game. Press the L1 button 16. Game. Player view. 1 of 14. View. 1 of 14. Game. Invite. Sharp. Done. Button. Is sad. Sec. Gaming warrior. Game. Invite to get square. Section online friend. Gaming warrior 96. Player view. 1 of 14. Game. Player view. 1 of 14. 1 of 14.
Arnold Spurs, and if you're wondering how my lab world is back,
Warrior 96
you really think
joined
that
the
I'm that
game.
dumb? Of course I made copies of the world. Like, you really think that I'm gonna let something and see rule my world? Bruce, now if you're wondering how
Empty.
my lab world is back, is because I'm not dumb. Like, I literally made copies of the world. Like, you think I'm just gonna let some entity grieve everything? Like, no, I made different copies of the world, so obviously I'm gonna still have, like, many different copies of this world. I'm not dumb. So, yeah, we're gonna always have this world. And if anything, I'll keep making more and more copies. So, yeah, we're good, alright.
1 of 14.
Arsenal, I said, like, that if you're wondering how I have my lab world back, like, I'm not dumb, Bruce. Like, I literally made copies of this world. So if you're wondering like how I have my lab world back, it's because I've made different copies of this world, right? Because I meant to see like ruin this world, right? Because it wouldn't blow it up. So obviously I made different copies of this world, right? Yeah, so we're good. Now I'll keep making more and more if I need to. It's probably this freaking internet. I can't do anything about this freaking internet. In my life, like it was because like the
Map
NCDM.
1.
Okay, can you
Empty.
stop? Because it's like that. The first lab I ever made in my life was like I was like inspired by the NCDM. If you know who that is, like to like make labs and stuff. Ever since I was like little, like you remember like when I was like little, and I made like labs while I was like little and stuff. Yeah, I like to always make like labs and stuff.
Empty. Block of. Empty.
Is my mic still not good because I don't know if it's
Block of that. Empty.
because I don't know if it's my stuttering or if it's the mic itself or the internet, because it may just be my stuttering. No, I think it's the actual. I think it's the internet. All right, I'll just mute my mic and stop talking. All right.
1 of 14. Review. 1 of 14. 1 of 14.
Oh, and what happened, Bruce? What happened, Bruce? Arsenal British, what happened? If he said look past it, must be a less greater thing. I know it's like one of a kind. Well, that's what
Review. 1 of 14.
okay, alright, I get what you meant by peculiar. I know it's like weird and stuff, but it's not my
Block of diamond.
Arsenal, what was the Pope saying?
Review 1 of 14.
Can you get off the Minecraft world or try unplugging and your mic because it's what does that have to do with the Minecraft world? Weird. How is he?
Review 1 of 14.
Our house now because I unplugged and replugged in. House.
Player view. Two, 1 of 14. Chat. Chat. Player view 1 of 14. Empty. Fluffy Onion joined the game.
Alright, hello. Do you hear me now? Good? Argument.
Fluffy Onion edited the character appearance. Gaming Warrior 96. Game. Loading.
Alright, I'm out of this
Button
crap.
select. Play button 1 of 8. Play screen.
Yeah, how does the Pope know?
World tab.
Minute.
Done. Press the L1 button to tab left. Press the R1 button to tab right. World 25 tab 1 of 3.
Okay, that's creepy. And how the heck did he even get her bra size? And how the freak did he even get her social? What the freak? I'm sound better now? Listen, I dearly, sincerely apologize. I had to delete the last channel, but they messed up everything, and I just couldn't let that slide. I had to just start over again. You have ignored my advice yet again. I know. Wait, so like, are you like I'm against me if I don't use it? Wait, so is he like I'm against you if you don't use it? We have been in this area for the majority of my life. I've been in New York some, but I've been here majorly. I would also accept you making Rose the main manager of this channel or Tulip. Because if I don't, then I can listen. I don't mean to delete on purpose. It's just that when they hack the channel, they ruin all my work, which is annoying. So I have to just start over again because they keep ruining all my work when I delete a video. What? Okay. Well, dang. Your producer, I think something tells me that Rashufruitz would say he heard that. No, I don't wish I heard that. Right here, Annie says he did that. Just listen, let's just stop this. Listen, there's no hope anyway, okay? There's no chance She's on my league. There's no hope. There's no chance. Yeah. Me being taken already. That's what. Listen, I don't even think that she likes me like that anyways, okay? So either way, there's no hope. There's no point. Yeah. I don't know about that. High IQ Rashufruitz has died before he has died after it. Has not even died, but he has died. Also, Bruce, what makes you think that rules will win for me? I don't know. We're robbing hella. So. Chill. Hello. Me too. That's like literally my favorite drink. My favorite food group is meat. I guess it's convenience and PvP, I guess. Because all I really likes to do, I mean, building too, and like fight and stuff, is my favorite parts of it. But losing himself somewhere, thinking about Ryan because he left her. I don't freaking know. I guess the first time I ever played Minecraft. It is a very nostalgic game. Okay, I guess I'm too good. I guess I'm too good for. Okay, but now British, if restored to, what do you think what do you think would make Rose go for me? Cause I don't understand. Like, if she ever, I don't know. Either way, there's just no real point to any attraction that I could have for her. But yeah. Other than that, lastly, alongside with that, just look. Do you prefer single player or multiplayer? I've already answered your question. It depends on my mood, but yes. All I remember I said was that it depends on my mood. Was even bad? Just whenever I have free time, I just do it. Whenever I have free time, like especially like on the weekends. It's just whenever I have free time. Like I just do what I'm better off doing first, and I just do it in my free time. Yeah. Not in real life, but only in like the game and stuff. Not in real life, not yet. But only in the game. I don't really, I don't really eat and game, but it would at least be as a last reminder if you like my services again, you know what to do. Disco Rose's channel, one stream on there. What's wrong with this channel? Why can't I do it from this channel? Because you deleted it. I told you I only deleted it because they keep hacking. I didn't ever mean to, but I will tell you one thing. There's something you would want to know. What is it? Alright. Keep that attitude up. Maki wants you to be my apprentice. I don't even know what you call it. Okay, well, I need to talk to her about that whenever she's able, because I'm not really that tech savvy when it comes to YouTube, but you only got hacked because you deleted that video. Why was that even a problem? It wasn't like sacred. Why was that even a problem? When you delete the video, it rendered my powers useless. As Ferrari said before, deleting your video until it damages my core. Alright, apologies. But I couldn't just be called those names. Anyway, I can't tell you about Annie until then. Listen, I trust Annie, okay? You know what? I don't even think I should even have to. I trust Annie, and besides, if she did anything wrong, it'll be on her. She's the one who promised me these things. If she wants to break those promises, she can go ahead. Because in that case, I'm not going to come back. But besides that example, I fully trust her. But it's pretty wild. I don't know if she's told you yet. Tell me what yet? I swear, if it's something bad, I swear to God. What's even pretty wild? Bro, I swear to God, if it's what I think it is, I swear to God, I'm just gonna... First thing in the morning, man. What secret? Okay, listen, if you can't tell me much, just tell me is it at least good or bad, because I don't know. Is it at least good or bad? Or you can't tell me that either. Can you at least tell me is it good or bad, because I don't know. Okay, and how recent is this? Well, she did tell me that, well, like her period, and she was bleeding a lot. Okay, well, I mean, the last concerning thing, or like the last shocking thing she told me was like her period, as she was bleeding a lot, but that was it. It was like her period, as she was bleeding a lot, but that was it. But she says that that's normal with her. It's not her period. Okay, then. How recent is this? Because I don't know. Wait, but can you at least still talk until like... Okay, look, if I go another tail kill, can you at least still talk... Whatever, this is what I deserve anyway. Just whatever, goodbye. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Okay, but like I said, either way, there's no point. Anyway, I must be going until the next day. Goodbye. What the freak could I have done with Andy this time? Man, either way, bro. Just honestly, I've never really been a relationship guy. Okay, honestly, I don't know. Because when I was single, I didn't have to worry about all this stuff. Fuskin was the one that sent you here, not me. it's complicated, but either way, man, I already know that either way, I already know that's not gonna be like, the right thing to do to T. And Fliskin redirected you here. It wasn't me. It was him. It was Fliskin who sent you here. It wasn't me. I would say that at least it's complicated, but it's not. I don't want to be a cheater, so I mean either way, even if there's feelings there. Yes, sorry. I say that you can get back to what he was doing. I didn't mean for him to interrupt you, but yeah, you can get back to whatever he was doing, because I didn't mean for you to be interrupted. I thought this was a waste of your time. Nothing different. It's all the same crap. One weird thing, Rose, though, that Fliskin says that something like what Annie happened, and he said that's like some freaking secret. And he said that that it's impactful. Impactful how? Like he said, because he said that was something with Annie, but he said that it was a secret with something that was up with Annie, but he said that's something impactful. What does that even mean? And I swear, if it's what I think it is, God knows, man. God knows. Well, he said, like, has she told me yet? Well, no. She hasn't told me. Well, I mean, maybe like her grandparents coming over, but not. How is that could be impactful? Like, if it's impactful, it's more than that. I hope not either, because I swear to God, if she is. I'm not gonna dare start. I'm gonna just, yeah, not be in my right mind. But you know what? Look, either way, even if she is hiding something at the end of the day, it's on her for that, because at the end of the day, even if she is hiding something, she is the one who said that she promised. So if she's hiding crap, at the end of the day, it's on her for that, because she said that she promised. So our way, it's gonna be her fault, and it's gonna be on her for that. Because if she's promised me that she's not gonna do these things, and yes, she still does, that's on her for that. And this is why I always wondered why I prefer to be single in the beginning. And part of that is why, because of this potential stuff. So I hope that she's not, because I trust her, but I want to have to not trust her because of something like this. No, she doesn't. Fliskin friended her. She knows you want to be single. No, I'm just saying that because of what happens like this in relationships, I understand now why I prefer to be single in the beginning. Because of less worries. I'm not saying that I want to be single, but I'm just saying, if it is anything bad, I can now see why I chose to be single in the beginning, because of not having to worry about this stuff. If it is bad things that she could be doing. That's what I meant. I don't want to be single, I do want to be with her, but if she's doing crap, at the same time, I'm not going to let it slide, is what I'm saying. No, I didn't. I think I'm kind of old for that now. I don't really dress up or do trick-or-treating, but it's not bad. I just don't personally do it. My friends and I went trick-or-treating. My friends and I went trick-or-treating, so that's why I wasn't on the stream. Yes, correct. I mean, well, Fliskin did send her like a friend request on PlayStation before, but she doesn't even know anything about it. We wore costumes, but we were kind of cold in the outfits. Alright, yeah, but not really, Rose, okay? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for wasting your time. And whatever you was doing... Yeah. Okay, I get it. But look, Rose, either way, look. But really, Rose, alright? I'm really sorry that he sent you here. Because you're kind of revealing, so I don't want to make you uncomfortable. It's not that. It's just... No, like, I'm not saying I want you to leave him. I'm just saying, like, because you were here out of... Because you were here, with you not wanting to be here. Let me just say this the right way. Okay, because I know that you came here without wanting to come here, or like you just came here like pretty much like unannounced or something like that. I'm just saying that whatever you were doing before, because Fliskin sent you here pretty much, and I could have like wasted your time. You know, I didn't know you're a new channel, so this is kind of nice. Okay, so do you want to stay here, or like get back to whatever you was doing before? Because I mean, I'm not saying I want you to leave, but I'm just saying at the same time, like, I'm sorry that if I had wasted your time from interrupting what he was doing because of Fliskin. So if I did interrupt what he was doing because of Fliskin, then you can go back to what he was doing. I'm not saying that, but if you want to go back to that because it was interrupted, then you can go back to what he was doing. I didn't mean for you to get interrupted, is what I'm saying. But if you want to be here, then that's okay, of course, too. I'm just saying, if you got, interrupted, then you can go back to what he was doing. If you got interrupted and that made you upset or something. But if you want to stay here, then that's okay, of course, as well. Of course, this could be stuck in my head, like, what does Fliskin mean by, like, what was going on for Annie by him saying that it was impactful? I swear, if that means, like, she's cheating, I doubt it, but, like, what is so impactful of what she could be doing? Or like, what could be going on for her? I don't know. All I can say is that she can't blame me for all those times I've been overthinking. So, I mean, I don't know. Listen, Rose, I never wanted you to leave. Yeah, it is. Like, what is kind of impactful? I don't know. We've been together for almost 3 months, and I mean, if she's gonna be the one to be the sus person, then you can be the sus person. But I'm not gonna stay here to find out how it's gonna end. I'll just say that. Yeah, but Rose, I think, alright, Rose, I think that you have to become the a manager of this account as well, for him to do his services and stuff. I think I have to also become like the managing owner of this account as well, for him to have his services and stuff of this account as well. I forgot that it's 2 different accounts. Oh, I could do that if you wanted. It's your choice. Yeah, so I can have his services again. You may become the managing owner again. However, you know how to do that. So I can get Fliskin services back on here, because that's the way for it to work. So I'm okay with it. If you're not, however you know how to do that, just please do that for Fliskin service. Well, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. Like permissions, yeah, I do. please ignore that. That was not even me. That's not even the same name I have. I mean, not even the same name with the channel I have. It's Rashufruitz, Wokes. Not that. Well, yeah, but that's not even me. That's freaking... Yeah. Okay, where's the permissions? Okay, what the heck? Permissions. Who are you then? Invite. Wait, sorry, Rose. What's your email again? It's Rose Day something. Wait, I'll at least make you like a manager. I don't know. Yeah, manager. That's the most I can do. Is manager. Yeah. Okay, that just that just make you that just put you as a manager, right? Because that's the most I can do. Well, I mean, it is like the highest level thing I can make you as, because I still do understand. Yes. That is valid. What are you talking about? Stupid. Oh wait, it's because J's are. It's because the I's are J. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna make you as a manager, and that should be enough. So manager, send. Alright, and you'll be sent the invitation as a manager. That should be it. I would too, British. Let me see. It should just be British Tulip, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay, yeah, British's email is not just British. Of course, it's more than that. Let's go. Because I have to know what Fliska means, because I'm not gonna let this slide. Right now, it's not gonna ever get out of my head by what he meant when he said that what could be going on for her is impactful. Impactful freaking how? Impactful how? You're making me think that she could have cheated. Listen, if she did freaking cheat, I'll go with you, Rose, or something, cause heck no. Cause if she ever did cheat, I got at least two options. Either I would just get with you, or I would just be single probably forever. Cause, I mean, heck, it'll only be her fault because she cheated, so either way. If she ever did cheat, I'll probably get with you, Rose, or just probably be single forever. I don't freaking know. Probably just be single. I don't know. Because I don't want to seem like I didn't care at the same time, just by getting with somebody so quick. Yeah, it's kind of... It shouldn't have to get like that. She better not cheat. Yeah, it's enough to get there. It's enough to get there. Yes, he promised anyway. See, he wouldn't. See, Pinky promised anyway that he wouldn't. So if he did, pretty much freaking send it to God. So I mean, she would get the karma, not me. So if she did do it, again, send to God. So she'll be getting the karma, not me, because yeah, if she pinky promise and she breaks that pinky promise, pretty much like send to God, and then like she'll get the karma, not me. But again, obviously it's not get there. It's not. Excuse me. What do you mean, Rose? Why'd you say ep for? Oh, what? You must have meant yep. I'm just hoping it's nothing serious. Yeah, me either. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm telling you. If anything serious were to happen, I would just leave. If CT's best know, I'll be in your bed the next second. No, you're not. If anything, it'll be Rose. If anything, it will just be me leaving. Okay? Because then it would just not be good. That you want to do that. Honestly, man, if she ever did cheat, honestly, sure, I'll be angry, but I'm not gonna necessarily feel bad because I have to understand that's these girls' faults and not mine. Because if I'm not enough, I don't know what will. Because honestly, if a girl can be with me and I'm not enough for her, and I'm such a guy that I am, honestly, then nothing's enough for her. Because I try to be all I can for her, and if I'm not enough, and I'm the way I am, I don't know what can be enough. Honestly, nothing. Because some girls are just like that. I'm not saying Briss, I'm not saying Rose, I'm not saying any potentially, I'm just saying that there literally is girls like that. What makes you think that? By the way, if he is cheating, I hit every time. But I cheat on Briss. Dang. We're a typo. We're a typo. We're a typo. Okay. Out of all typos, okay. Alright, get it. I hit every time I cheat on Briss. Okay, but seriously, either way, if he did cheat, like I said, it's gonna be on her for that, not me. Because I gotta realize that it's these girls' fault that they want to decide to cheat on me. Because, I mean, they're, you know, they're the ones cheating, not me. Alright, hey Lisa, and also, that's Sue. Why would you freaking cheat on Britta? What is with cheating? I'm telling you, man. It got freaking hacked, and then they messed up all my work, and I got my short temper problem with that. I had to delete it and start over again with this. Because my old channel, because I deleted a freaking video, I had to delete it. Because they messed up all my work, and I had to just freaking make a whole other one. Because I wanted to start over. Because they literally messed up every single thing. I'm not gonna have the patience to do it just for them to do it all over again. So honestly, I just decided to start over. Who hacked it? What happened? It's like when I delete that video about like freaking Annie, like potentially Annie cat, like freaking seeing what happened between me and you or something like that. And I deleted it just for it to be forgotten. And they said that, oh, you should not have deleted it. And then they freaking hacked my crap. There's been a rumor about you and some like scandal referrals. Well, it's not a rumor. It was true. That we've talked about what we talked about. Yeah. Honestly, bro, I don't know. There's more posts, but like you said, they posted something. How do you, how? Excuse me. Like you said, they posted something. How do you know it was hacked? Listen, when they changed stuff that I didn't change, like my name, my pictures, and I didn't do that, obviously you're hacked. If they're changing stuff that you didn't change, you're obviously hacked. Because if they can upload random freaking videos, inappropriate freaking videos, change the titles of my videos, change my pictures and my names and stuff, obviously I got hacked. Because I didn't do that myself on my own channel, so obviously I got hacked. That's obvious, but I mean, yeah, that's how I know. It's obvious stuff. But no. I just simply don't feel safe anymore. I just don't even feel safe anymore out here. I just don't even feel safe. It's messed up that you can't even be safe on the internet. Because I get hacked time and time again. No, we're not dating. I'm dating Annie. Listen, Lisa, don't get misunderstood, okay? We're not dating. I'm dating Annie, okay? I don't know if you heard about her, but she's my girlfriend right now, okay? It's Annie, and I'm not gonna cheat. Well, I'm just saying, if she freaking cheats, then it's gonna be her loss then. If Annie does cheat, it's gonna be her loss. We'll probably just be single forever. I don't know. Either that or I'm just gonna be single forever, because I can't keep hurting myself anymore, man. I just can't. But that's why, because of her. Kind of forgot about me. Dang, I saw in the Rashaun archive comment that you said, Lisa, that you kind of forgot about me. Lisa, I also saw like the Rashu archive thing that you said that you kind of forgot about me. That's hurtful. Wait, what happened? I said that I saw in the Rashu archive comments that Lisa said that she kind of forgot about me in the Rashu archive comment. Oh well, I mean it happens. Don't get mad at her. Listen, I am not that attractive. I had to forget about you. Why'd you have to forget about me? Okay, my fault. Dang. Just cause my lust or your lust? Whose lust? The lust that you had or my lust? Because I don't think I was ever lustful, necessarily. Like, your lust or my lust? I don't understand. Because I never was a lustful. And okay, well, I'm sorry about that. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie to you. Listen, a real thing you should envy about me is if I lied to your face. That you should envy, not me telling you the truth. What you should envy is if I lied to you, okay? At least respect that I told you the freaking truth, okay? Because I could have lied to you like many other people and many other guys, okay? I'm not like the average guy. I'm different. I'm really different. Okay, so envy that if I lied, because I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I told the truth. I mean, yeah, because, I mean, I could have lied. That's worse. I mean, eventually it was gonna be brought up. Because even if I didn't tell you, eventually it was gonna be brought up at some point. Eventually I was gonna say something about it. I don't like keeping things in for too long. But I don't know. I mean, if you don't like me, Lisa, then I'm sorry. If you don't like me now, then I understand. But I don't expect any of you to like me. You clearly don't when you don't freaking give me hours. You clearly don't. Dude, how is this store talking to me? Well, guess what you cheated me? You cheated me freaking hours I was supposed to get. Yeah, you did cheat. You cheated me hours. So you did cheat. But for real, you cheated me hours. I don't understand why I did wrong. You act like that people can't freaking learn to listen. So if you don't like keeping secrets, you tell Annie what happened. Well, not yet. That's not cheating. That's abuse. Okay, listen. Why aren't you giving me hours? Okay, who's calling me from this? Hello? Hello? What? Record for what? Yo, what is going on? I know y'all heard that. Not about the whole Flisking crap. Well, again, he friend requested her, so. It wasn't necessarily hitting. Dude, you were hitting or else. This is making me become a person I don't want to be. No, because I'll stop doing it now. So now it's no longer relevant. And who even freaking called me at this time? Who even just called me at this time? What could the call be recorded? What? Be quiet, Sans. That's why you're not even real your fate. not fake. Yes, you are. You're really fake. Fake Stan. Who the freak is calling me? I'm gonna put it on speaker so I can hear his bullcrap. Yes, listen. Hello.
Thank you for reaching Food Lion. Give us a moment to transfer to our manager.
There is many flaws with that number. They literally said it was full line. I've never reached out to them. This is some creepy crap. I think I've officially ruined my life. At 18 years old, I think I officially ruined my life. I'm gonna get haunted forever. How do you just call me without even contact you? They said it was full line, and they said thanks for contacting full line without even contact them at all. They reached out to me first. They literally said in the thing that it's full line. They literally said it was full line, so I'll look it up anyway. But they said it was full line in there. Yeah, you're right. It could be fake, but still, let's just see. Because the voice was weird, and I never contacted them. That's why. I know it could have been some freaking fake thing. Because I never. And again, why so late? Why always so late? That's the weirdest thing. Okay. Love of God. 748. It's closed. Okay, what? Why do you keep calling back? The weirdest part is that I've never freaking called them before. Like, that's the weirdest. How do you even know if I even call you ever? Hello? F it. Just F it. How do you even know? I've never told you my name. I've never even signed a job application. How do you even know any of this? See, that's why I'm hanging up, because how do you even know this information? The reason why I'm hanging up is because I've never even signed for a job application. I've never told them my name. I've never told them anything. I've never called them. That's why I'm hanging up. Because it's sus. Then just to know. Still, I've never given them any of my information. That's the weird stuff. How do you know somebody that I've never reached out to? I don't know. I'm not in the mood for this, but... There's too much stuff going on these days. Not just this. Forget it, because it's just too much sus stuff. These days is too much sus stuff I have to deal with, man. Too much sus stuff. Okay, you know what? They call me again? Fine. Fine, since it matters so much. Hello.
Don't hang up, okay? I
Yes. Here.
Your girlfriend, the name Annie, she recommended you. She said you're the best hire.
See what? What happened?
She sent us an application. She said you're the best hire.
I just can't. Still suspicious. That's not even professional talking. Like what? There's many things wrong with that phone call. I'm not crazy. For one, you saw that you're like, what's that word? Just strange. But the problem is that I've never even sent or applied for a job application before. That's the problem. I've never did that before. Either way, because you're still calling me late. Because now, guess what? What if I was asleep? It's like they know I'm awake. Creep. Like what the freak? That's the problem here. Because now, if I was asleep, you can't get mad at me then. I'm telling you, man. I really feel like all this crap is just some type of like setup or something. I don't know. Am I getting set up? God knows. I mean, this is what I get though for playing around. I wonder how my life would have been without the internet. Probably a lot better. Well, I mean, maybe not better, but maybe like less. I don't know. Either way, I'm not gonna keep answering that phone. I'm not gonna answer anymore. At this point, I might as well just. If they call me one more time, I'm just gonna block that number because I already said before, and I already said that there's many things wrong with that phone call. You sound Indian like a foreign accent or something. Yeah, I know. But again, there is many things wrong with that phone call. There's many things wrong with it. I'm not dumb. There's many things wrong with that phone call. Okay. Like, for one, I've never signed up. I've never reached out to that company ever. So that way you just know what to look out for. I know, but still, I've never signed up at all. I've never even touched that company with looking into it. So how do they even know any of this? Just because I've spoke about it, I don't know how they know. Then he say, that's, what? He's asleep. How does he even do that? This makes no sense at all. How is he doing if he's asleep? Unless he's not. This is really making my hair hurt. I don't know, something in this world was going on. I don't know, maybe that was Fluskin's secret, as he said. How does he even do that? I don't know, maybe that was Fluskin's secret, as he said. What? All we know is by him answering that. I mean... But how would Annie even do that? Like, how would she even do that? Maybe she called earlier and they weren't available at that time. At the time. I don't know. She will tell me about it tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they just read the email. I don't know. Maybe. I don't get it. Maybe I'll call back. Sorry, I just cringed so bad.
Thanks for calling your neighborhood.
And of course when I call back they say it's closed, but then I want to do weird stuff past closing time. That's the thing that's wrong with that phone call. Do things past closing time. And then when I called them back, they said that you can't freaking no calls could be received because it's closed. See, that's the weird thing. Either way, man. Well, at least I know that if he calls me again, that is maybe it was a special phone call. The guy did seem odd. It was the same phone call I just called. Yeah. Yeah, but he knew my name though. He knew my name. He said Anthony. That is my name. And again, how do you even know my freaking name? Like that's why I hang up. Cause it's like you get so cringed and anxious. Cause like he knew my real name. Like how? I've never signed up any application. I could have sold my name. And he also said Annie. I don't know how she would have did that. What? YouTube may share certain private information with potential employers in compliance with terms. Okay, good to know. I don't know what that stupid is. Okay, but I don't know how Annie did that. Like, what? So in that case, it's like her trying to help you out. I mean, well, yeah, but I don't know how she did that. I mean, this can't be fake. We should have Flisk and see what happened. Yeah, now would be a good time for him to come here, but of course not. Because now I need some answers. Okay, so all right, sorry, get my controller. But I don't get it. Like Rose, like, do you think that's like Andy's way of like helping me or something? I mean, well, yeah, but the thing is that how does he do that? How does he even know what to do? I mean, yes, he's had a job before, so he can understand how it can go. But like, I don't, I don't understand like when she's ever did that. Like when she ever had the free time to do that. I'm guessing she was trying to help. But dang, how would she even do that then? Since he never told me. Like I don't know what free time she would have had to do that. Well, I may have contacted you via Google sharing info, as allowed by YouTube COS if your data was accessible through your account. But yeah, I'm not that tech savvy. Okay. I mean, good. Of course, he was trying to help, but how does he even know how to do that stuff? Sometimes I really don't understand Annie's mind, but it's okay. Not that I know of. No. I'm not gonna say she's had a job before, but I don't really think that she's really with. Uh, Not that I know of, at least. Not that I know of. Not that she's ever told me. I know she's had a job before, but not that I necessarily know of. Um, well, no, she doesn't. If anything, this is the first time. I don't know. It's like at the same time, I have been through like a lot of stuff in the past, so I just like don't want it to also like be like scams, tricks, mind games, setups. I just don't want to be that stuff. So that's why I do like get angry and frustrated, and I hang up. Cause you always wait until it's so late to call people, when you could have did like during open hours. Like I just don't want to play these mind games, or whatever it could be. But I mean, if I don't know, maybe she'll talk to me about it eventually if this really is the case. But I don't know. But I don't know when she would have had free time to do it though, because she's been busy often. So I don't know when she would have had free time to even do that. If that's even really true. She's been in trainings a lot for martial arts, so I don't really know. And we played early, and we played yesterday, so I don't know. Yeah. It also wrote some. Britta said that you did like moan earlier, so I don't know what that was about. But Britta just told me that, so it's not, I'm not making it up, or we're just saying that. Britta said that you did that earlier, so sorry if that if me telling you that made you uncomfortable, but it's what she told me. Yeah. That you moan that you did like the quote unquote loudest moan earlier that Britta said. Yeah. Yeah. So sorry if that was uncomfortable. Yeah. Well, whoever that guy was is not calling me back anymore, so. Euro was like, what was you even doing that made you even do that? Oh wait, never mind. Bruce said that you were like, quote unquote, fingering yourself. Okay. This is slowly but surely becoming PG-13. Dude, we're all above 13 anyways. Oh yeah. I'd hope. I just got a text saying Jesus is here. Okay, I just got a text saying Jesus is here. Okay, obviously it's like some. Okay. If that company ever calls you back, would you pick up or ignore it? I'd at least answer one more time. Okay, I just got like a random message that just said Jesus is here and that's it. See, all this stuff that I go through. All I could say was hello with a question mark. This is your sign. What? And it said this is your sign. That's a sign of what? What sign? Alright, Rose, the number is 254-599-3198. Random. When you know, you know. Okay. I don't know. I don't like this at all. Not one bit. Not one bit. All again. Only time will tell. You about to use the bathroom, so I missed it. Because I'd use the bathroom. Okay. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Are you there? This is the last time I called you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So, what do you say? Do you want me to explain the job again, or do you know what you want? Any question?
The what?
Do you have any question? And you seem confused.
What is this called for? What is it about?
It is a job interview hiring.
How does he do that?
She sent an email to our company, and the head of the company read it, and then went on you. I know in America, I'm sorry, I know English very well. I in a different countries, that's why it might be late. I don't know.
Oh, it's okay.
We just a call center overseas, you know, we get paid minimum wage. We pick up the phone, we call phone, so we just answer thing. I don't really know who you are, but people say you're the best hire, that's what I hear.
Oh, okay.
She said you work at the public, then they will give you hours. We get food line, we give you many hours, we give you money. We become friends.
Sounds good.
Okay, when would you like to schedule the interview?
I'm on there yet, but I'll call back whenever I'm ready about it. Okay? Is that okay? Does that work?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Oh God, okay, big doors on. Have a very nice day, okay? And remember, if you want to get a blackout drunk, you can go to Food Lion. We have all the pizza buffet.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
What? I don't understand how he did that. Yeah. He said it was like an email. I said like whenever I'm ready, because I'm trying to still see like what's up with Publix, but I don't know. Why is that to always? I'll try to like discriminate, but why does that to always be people that I can hardly understand what they're saying? I don't know. It was like that with Publix too. Like, why does that always be people that's hard to understand? I mean, I'm not trying to discriminate or like make fun of them, but like, it has to always be people that I can barely understand. Yeah, it is confusing. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, very huge. I mean, well, if it is true that Annie did that, that was very nice of her. But I don't know how else he would do that. Only time will tell, my friend. Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm confused on whether am I blessed or am I cursed? Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm blessed or if I'm cursed right now with all this stuff, but I don't know. For the last time will tell. agree in that sense. Well then, I'd imagine that eventually Annie would tell me this, or I don't know. Well, if this is true information, then I mean, I guess that was nice of her. I just really don't know how she did that, but true, and of course it's nice of her, but I don't know how she did that though. I mean, earlier known option, if Publix refuses to give me hours, then yeah, because it's not going to be fast food, so yeah. Weird, but then now, that number that sent me that message, like, said that, like, this is my sign. This, like, only time will tell. Wait, Wait, what? I forgot. I either didn't hear him say that, or I forgot he said that. Wait, deny what phone call? Like, when who called her? Like, if who called her, then who'd she deny it on? What do you mean? I don't think I heard him say that part. It's so weird how he said Annie would deny the phone call. From who? Deny the phone call from who? When she called them? When they called her? Who? I thought he said that Annie would deny sending the application. It was supposed to be an anonymous surprise. Oh yeah. Then he said his bad English, he misread and said her name. Wait, so it's like he wasn't supposed to say her name or something? Wow. Oh wait, so it's like that he wasn't supposed to say her name. Dang. So it's like he pretty much ratted her out. I get it. And debt. I don't know what that word means. Time. Oh, serious. If it ever reveals at all. Owing money? What? What the freak would I need to owe her money for? Like I owe her something in return? Is that what you mean? Very grateful to them for something. Well, owing something in return. Well, I don't think she would want me to, but... Exactly, I think that's why she didn't want you to know it was her. Oh, I get it. So it's like a good gesture, that she made because she didn't want me to feel like that. Yeah, it's a good gesture she made. Okay. Yeah. The guy on the phone kind of weird though. Yeah, it's not like he had now listen, I can't say anything because I also struggle with social anxiety. He must have been obviously really anxious. I get it. Anxiety and even stuttering. So whatever it is, obviously he was anxious, but I get it. I didn't even hear him say that. And what was he talking about getting drunk very often? I didn't pay any attention to him saying that. I can understand him saying that, or something. That part, this is what I meant when I said after something wrong with these phone calls. Yeah, maybe. I know. And then this freaking number that I got text message saying that this is like freaking Jesus and that my sign is here. That's a sign of what? They said like only time will tell. Like that I'll know it when it's here. Do you think that's spam? I don't know, they seem too realistic. Well, it just said Jesus is here, and it said that like it's like what my sign is good or bad, and it said they said like only time will tell, even though it's true. But this text message and my messages on my phone that I got is weird. And now I asked her like, do you know who my girlfriend Annie is? And they do. Weird. I was starting to really question and wonder what Annie is really about. Yeah, like well, yesterday now, yeah, we played on the second, but on what about it? What about it? Yeah, we played yesterday now on the second, yeah, but what about it? Oh yeah, we do couple stuff, yeah. I thought if that was like, if that could have been like another sign or something, I don't know. And I also like always be looking for signs because all these odds, um, just make me look out for signs. Well, what kind of couple stuff? what the average couple does. I mean, they just really spend time together, play fight, stuff like that. Do things together, just play fight. We're also like very playful as well. We're a very playful couple. Yeah. And we both like closeness. Well, like we would, like when we meet. But yeah. Funny, no response. Like playfulness, like play fighting, playfulness, closeness sometimes as well. And and he did say that being playful is like her love language, like bullying is her love language, and like relationships. You like cuddling, such stuff. Yeah, she will like cuddling, that type of stuff. Yeah, lol. I just hope that I can just relax now. What did you say, Rose? Wait, do you like for you or like in between us? What do you mean? I mean, not. I mean, well, yeah. At that point, not now, but like at that point, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, I thought that we meant by closeness. I mean, like, yeah, like we can like cuddle like pretty much like in Minecraft, like we can get close like in Minecraft, but then like when we meet and stuff, like after a few years and stuff, after we meet, then we like cuddle like in real life and stuff like that too. But, like cuddling like in the gaming, and like being close to Minecraft stuff, type of stuff like that. I've never heard her voice. She's never heard mine. We've never heard either of we've never heard either of our voices. I mean, is that a bad thing? Is that a problem? I didn't hope it was. watching ninth graders. Is this true you were dating a freshman when you were a senior instead of graduating last year? Listen, we're just 2 years apart, okay? I know it seems like a lot more, but she's 16 and I'm 18. Listen, I've already tried wondering many times if that's not a good thing. But I just can't get a clear answer. Is it bad if an 18-year-old dates? Is it bad if a 16-year-old dates an 18-year-old? I don't know. I kept asking that question because I don't want to be doing the wrong thing. Like on July 10th. Yeah, is that bad? On July 10th, she did. Is that bad? How come? Well, oh, alright, I get it. You like Rose, do you think that's bad if like a 16-year-old dates an 18-year-old, or do you think that's like okay? I mean, honestly, it should be okay. Of course, as long as like nothing sexual, until it's like, of course, this should be okay as long as like until like the 16-year-old turns 18. Like obviously like no sexual stuff until the 16-year-old's 18. Would you have? No, I wouldn't. What the heck? You like Rose. Now, do you think that it is okay for like a 16-year-old to date a 18-year-old? Because I get that's like only 2 years apart, but honestly, in my opinion, I think that should be okay as long as, of course, nothing sexual until 16-year-old's 18 or like older or whatever. But do you think that's or initially okay though? I mean, it should be just don't do sexual crap and it should be fun, pretty much. I don't know. Yeah, so they're 18. I mean, yeah, as long as nothing's freaking sexual, I don't see what could be the problem. They're both teenagers. Honestly, I don't think it's that weird. Yeah, it's two. Listen, trust me. There be couples who be freaking a decade apart. So 2 is nothing compared to that. There are some couples who are like half a decade apart, a decade apart, more than 2 years apart. So trust me, that's more weird and crazy. So 2 years compared to that is nothing. Okay. So I mean, compared to that, it's nothing that bad. When there's some couples who are like 10 years apart, 5 years apart, 7 years apart, 3, 4 years apart. So it's crazier. Being 34 and 46 is more normal than 16 and 18. Okay, it's a less crazy age gap. I don't know. Okay. Like you are just saying that's just break up then because it's just simply age? Are you saying that? That we should just forget everything we've been through because it's just freaking age. Because it's just things that we can't even control. Are you saying that's what I should do? That should just break up because of our age? Something that we can't even control, but we're still like at least close enough to be it? Or is that what you're trying to say? That break up, forget everything that we've ever done together. Forget our partnership because of our age when it's just 2 years apart. Right? Then you're making it seem like it's a terrible thing. You know, I mean, it's like you're saying either way it's going to be like a disservice to the law or something. But is it true you've never heard her voice? I've never heard her voice and she's never heard mine. Tell me how it's a big deal. Please tell me that. Because he could be a catfish. Well, we've been together long enough for this to not be fake. Like, I've put her through so much, and she's, I don't know. Like, just stop making me overthink, alright? I've already overthinked enough in this relationship. There are many types of fish, I know that. Well, heck, she could think that I'm a catfish too, but I'm not. I get it. I'm not saying it's necessarily your fault. I overthink, at least every day, yes. I overthink on the regular. Then send her your voice. Then send her your voice. Well, I told her that I do stream so she can hear it on there, but she says she's not ready to hear my voice yet. She says she's not ready to hear my voice yet. I don't know. I don't know if you think that's sus, but I don't know. I mean, she sent me pictures of herself before, and she's not lying. That's the pictures that she sent me of herself is actually hers. She's not lying. I guess that's enough proof, but I mean, I get that people could also like just freaking take pictures of females or girls that are not them and put it there. I don't know, man. I just want to see you get hurt, and I respect that. I definitely respect that. I'm not blaming you at all. I get it. I have been hurt once before, but yeah. Yeah, I'm positive she's real. I'm positive. Like I said, we've been together for almost 3 months. I mean, that's enough time to suspect something, good or bad. I mean, I don't know. Like once it turns November 5th, we'll have been together for 3 months. Once it turns November 5th, for 3 months. Once it turns November 5th, so I gotta say something, you know. I mean, hey, at least in the last week, at least in the last less than a month, at least in just last a month, could have been a lot worse. So I got means something. The Dodgers won on the Dodgers won the World Series the other day. Oh, congratulations for them, of course. I'm not really a sports guy, but congratulations, of course. All right. Why the frick is he trying to date that possessed abomination of a doll? Is it Empires trying to date Annabelle? Why would he ever try to date that possessed freaking doll? Why would he want to date that possessed doll? Like, is he crazy? Could it possess him and freaking do crazy stuff? It's Annie, not Anna. It's Annie, not Anna. I know they're similar a bit, but it's Annie, not Anna.
Yeah, that's alright.
Lemon, how are you? If you can ever find a way to just have peace with me, please find it, because I don't want to have any more beef anymore. I never even wanted to. I get that there's, maybe because I'm freaking iconic, then maybe there's just like a lot of rumors, I don't know. But if you can ever find a way to have peace with me, Lemon, then, I mean, I'd say consider it. But if you just want to keep not being cool with me, then I don't know what else I can prove to you, that I'm not a bad person. But I don't know. Do you, I guess. No. So are y'all back together then? I don't freaking know. Wait, so like now, Lemon. So does that mean that you and Ryan are back together again? I hope he confides in you now. No, but if you were there, he'd probably do it with both of us. That's still cheating. That's still cheating. Okay. Honestly, I think that man who called me, I bet he forgot that I even existed at this point. I just think that he forgot I existed. How is it cheating if I'm single? No, because I'm not. Don't forget I have Annie's. Because I'm not single. Because I have Annie. It will be cheating in my case, not you. Freaking, it was like full line, because they said that it was a secret that Annie had freaking sent an email of like application for them. That she did, but it must have been nice because he was probably trying to help me out. Because his dang public's not doing anything. But I don't know if it's true. And he never told me, but it must have been a secret. And I don't know how she would have did that. I don't know how she has that experience, and how she can even do that on her own when she's not even 18. But I don't know. I just don't know anything. You just give up, Lemon. It's not gonna happen. I've had to give up many things. So should you. Like, trust me. Take it from a guy who's never cared to try. I saw Ryan at high school the other day. Yeah, I imagine I still go to the same school. Not necessarily like, I mean, just don't care to try anymore. I mean, because before I didn't even care to try to freaking even mess with girls. Honestly, I just thought that I could never get any. I guess I just mistaken myself, because, I mean, I guess I can, but... Okay, and how is that such of a crime? How is wearing boots? At the high school? Dude. What do you have against boots? love of God. But I couldn't make a scene because the hot teacher was nearby. I wanted to sleep with the teacher. Wow. I am so happy that I'm actually a responsible teenager that does not make these mistakes. Honestly, I'm happy that I've learned so many things early in life. I'm happy that I've learned so many things early. Okay, a MILF, sir. Yeah. I can't say. I literally can't say. I just can't say. I don't know. Oh, I get it. Rose, look, here's the only advice I'm gonna give you, okay? Just please don't make guys look at you as an object, because you're obviously not a freaking object. So look, whether you believe me or not, or if you know if this is true or not, or whatever, just whatever you do, Rose, just please don't make guys look at you like you're a freaking object, because you're not an object. Because then this is what makes girls who do these such things like freaking depressed and stuff and have issues. I hope you just understand me, Rose. Do you want to be well, if it's for any, then potentially, yes. Okay. She is obviously not a freaking object. This is where you need to wake up to reality, okay? Rose and no other girl is a freaking object. And if you think so, you got an issue. You got a big issue. Girls are human beings like anybody else. They're not freaking objects. And if you think that they're objects, you are sickly out of your mind. Like, honestly, I don't care how hot a girl is. I'm not gonna think that she's an object. Yes, she is. She's made up of atoms, and every object is made up of atoms and molecules. She is a piece of physical matter. Okay, fine. But not like an object that you can keep messing with is what I meant. Don't look at her like as an object to like always think that she's nothing but like a freaking toy or something. I don't freaking know. Any messed up crap like that. But I get that scientific stuff can make sense. We're all made up of atoms, yes. You pay attention in science class, physics class, good job. Haha, okay, that's kind of funny, Lemon, but don't you like, I'm a maid. Yeah, not like that either. Or like in an unpaid servant that have feelings. Exactly, this is what I'm talking about. Having feelings as well, not just staying there like as a statue, being an object, having no feelings. She has feelings. See, and this is why I just don't talk a lot, because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You know, I just watch what I say carefully, because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Rose, look, I hope that I never hurt your feelings. I prefer it to not be publicized. is it gonna even be? I mean, look, I personally prefer not to be out there, but for example, like, where would it even be? And my answer to your question is that I would prefer to not be all out there like that. But where would you even put it? I had a dream where the four of us ate tacos together with a random hobo. I don't even like tacos. I'm a very picky person. But wow. Wow. Alright, sorry, I'm just thinking. Even though, Rose, I just really hope that I never hurt your feelings. Buffalo wings is fine. Okay. Yeah, I really try to be. I really try to be. It's just that sometimes these people just get on my nerves and make me freaking worried and stuff. Alright, but thanks. I try to be, Rose. You are also as well. Honestly, I've always been a very nice person. Like, this is nothing new at all. Like, I guess I was just born a very... I was always a very nice person. So this is nothing new. I think I was born like that. Okay. Yeah, but Lemon, I think that buffalo wings or whatever, buffalo is pretty good. Alright, so now Rose, I was curious. What was you doing right now, Rose? Just watching your stream, nothing else at all. Alright. Yep, nothing else at all. But it's kinda hot, so I'm in bra and panties. Alright. Yeah, no, that's an immediate no. Immediate no. Would you ever let Rashufruitz see? Would she what? I said, would she ever let Rashufruitz see? That wouldn't that there then be cheating? Huh? I said, wouldn't that then there be cheating? I mean, maybe. So no. Yeah, but I'm just asking, would she if she could? Listen, probably not. Okay, but why always me, Rose? How come? Why is it always me that you're okay with this with? Why is it always me that you're okay with this with? Like, why always me? So you would still send it. So you would still send that to any guy who's nice, other than me. Okay. So hopefully this shows him being nice pays off. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I get it. That is true. Heck, since like how old? Like 11, 12, 13 years old? Well, I mean, maybe like, yeah, like 12, 13, 14 years old. Dang. To know that we've known each other like at least, heck, most of our life. More years in our life than not, so I can say that. Sorry, Lemon, you're not gonna get any of that. I mean, look, I've never gotten any of that either, so I can't really speak, but I can at least say that I have more chance to get it than you do, so apologies. I know she was even into wrestling. I mean, well, good for her. I mean, I support whatever she does, as long as it's safe, healthy, and legal. Yeah. I guess that's good to know. That's good to know to not mess with her. Don't anger her because you broke up with her over boots and you keep saying that to her and she's gonna want to pin you down because of that stupidity. Listen, Lemon, what exactly do you even anyways have against boots? Like, it makes no sense. Boots, like, what is even the problem? Now what? What would happen if Rashufruitz wore boots? I would get canceled. What would happen? How are boots not real? They're their own footwear. Okay, so in that case, call slippers not real. Why not? No, all boots are just shoes. Yeah, but they're called boots because of like their style and their appearance. That's why, and how they're designed. That's why they call it boots. Yeah. What would you name your future kid? Rashaun Jr. Rose. Alright. I can understand, Rose. Okay, but Rose, but that has like relevance to me. Rose, listen, do you still like feel away from me? Cause yeah. All right. Okay, but now Lemon, how exactly do you feel about me, Lemon? Because I don't know. I don't know if you hate me. I don't know if you just have beef with me. Because I don't know how you feel about me, Lemon. I don't really know how you feel about me. Well, you could be the Godfather. Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Then what is it? I mean, it's at least some type of dislike, some type of beef. I don't know. Hate is a strong word. I definitely don't hate you. I liked Marlon Brando as a Godfather. Yeah, but then if you don't hate me, then what do you feel towards me, Lemon? Because if it's not hate, it at least has to be some type of dislike or some type of thing that's not settled or some type of beef. What is it? I usually just wear like tennis shoes or like running shoes. Yeah, I just usually wear like tennis shoes or Nike shoes or running shoes. That's all I really wear is Nike shoes, tennis shoes, and running shoes. That's all I really wear. My dad likes to wear boots sometimes, but whatever. Alright, I can respect you too. Okay, fine, dude. Alright. Honestly, I don't see how Ryan would want you back, but I would admit, if you stopped streaming, I'd miss you. Trust me, I felt like that many times. I know that this has been a ongoing thing with Rashufruitz and with changing careers for years, but now I've officially decided that I'll just keep streaming because, I mean, y'all are worth my time. I can't just leave y'all behind. Entertain you guys, alright? Yeah. Then I won't speak behalf on the boots, then I won't bring up the boots. Also that, by just not even talking about it. That should work. Yeah, he's doing good. I saw Ryan with a guy, but turned out it was a dog. Lemon, please don't tell me that this is just the girl that Ryan is. How do you get a person and a dog confused? I don't know. Oh yeah, I think he lost his voice though, because he yelled a lot at his fights and stuff. Butcher Bricks, wait, did you lose your voice? What happened, Butcher Bricks? Why are you staring at me? Maybe because you're. Never mind. Creepy. Yeah, but he lost his voice because he was fighting a lot and he had to yell and stuff a lot. Step bro. What the? Step bro. If you don't leave me the freak alone, there is no way you're stuck again. You know what? Stay stuck. I don't even care. Die there, because I'm not going to keep getting you stuck every 2 hours. Step on your help, I'm stuck. Learn from your mistakes. I'm not going to keep doing this every single time. Are you in steps? No, but I've heard of it. It's kind of freaking ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous how I keep getting my steps out of this freaking boss machine over and over again. How do you even get stuck in the boss machine? You're doing that on purpose. You ain't that freaking thick. Okay. Alright. She's kind of small. I don't know how she would get stuck in there. Yeah, she's... Unless it's like a very, very small dryer. Or washing machine. Because she's already small herself, so I don't know how she would get stuck. So I doubt it will happen. No, she's still like teenager size. No, I don't. How do I even talk about that stuff comfortably? Step bro, I'm stuck. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna tell you this, alright? Stay stuck forever, okay? Because there is no way you got stuck 10 times today and you haven't learned your lesson. Just on purpose. So now guess what? Stay stuck forever, okay? Because I'm not gonna get you unstuck, alright? There's no way you keep getting stuck like this. Maneuver your body in a different way. Body mechanics. Utilize it. Stay stuck and goodbye. I'm done with the step bro steps this crap. Alright, other than that, I'm not gonna read all that bull crap. All I know is that's gross lemon. Okay. Yeah, thank God Annie wasn't on that list. No, I don't. Actually, the only pictures I have in my room is of my family, that's it. Yeah, she would definitely not want herself out there like that. Do you see they are making a Minecraft movie? Yeah, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Some skins for the certain characters does not fit the character, like... It's kind of ridiculous. And hilarious at the same time in a disappointing way. Alright. Honestly, I think it was better off if it wasn't. Honestly, I think it was better off if it was made like 3D pixelized. I don't know, whatever y'all want to say. Yeah, it's better off like not real life. It's better off kind of like more like this. I don't know what you're saying, Lem.
Huh? Huh?
No.
Huh?
Well, look, even if I did, it wasn't. It was like a lot of years ago when I was like a lot more mature and young. Listen, even if I ever did do it, with whatever memory I have left of it, it wasn't ever since I was like younger, like immature and crap. Curious all the time. If I ever did research that, but other than that, I haven't did it ever since then. If I ever did, but I don't know. My memory's already screwed up. Yeah, something tells me that Flisky will probably get traumatized from looking at Rose's search history. Dang. Yeah, no offense, but yeah, could happen. I don't know, God knows where he is. I don't know. Yeah. Years ago, that got discontinued. Yeah, it's discontinued. I just freaking didn't care about it anymore. It was already a mistake. I already screwed up the whole thing, so that's all I know how to do. When I made that stuff, but it's discontinued obviously, and I already messed up the whole thing. So it's a lost cause pretty much. Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Alright, good night. I don't know what you mean, but alright, good night. If you meant to say tomorrow or later on today now, that will be tomorrow, then yes, I can stream later on today. That has now became tomorrow. It's now today, then yes, I can stream. Who's making a freaking website about me? Who's making a website about me? Alright. And honestly, bro, I think Ryan forgot that I even existed. I think Ryan honestly forgot that I ever even existed. More likely, anyways. Yeah. Nah, after I yelled at her about boots, she said Rashaun did it. She probably doesn't know your news games. Okay, alright, so how recently did she say that? Like, how long ago did she say that? It must have been recent. Or not that long. Yeah, I know about my news channel. Alright, well, probably she still doesn't remember me. Alright, good night.